let's start this off with a song. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Help me say now, to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, Lord, I'll be a sanctuary for you. This video is gonna be something different. It's gonna be a compilation of different things that I do and the gifts, exploring the different gifts that God has given me. I want to give you guys a glimpse on what I was able to do in this past couple weeks, or in this past week per se, specifically with the women's retreat. Woo woo, tranquility, let's go.
Now that it's over, there's no more use for guns and war. Cost me a lifetime just to gain this life's reward. They say streets of gold. Can you imagine somewhere where life will never end, no one ever grows old? Oh, my brother, please come with me. That's so low. It's what I live for. Thanks for love will never cease, willing to die for. And is where I wanna be. There are instructions that we must follow to a T in order to reach there.
There were 60 canvases, and so I was able to create these canvases for this paint and praise, or paint and get together, or well, really it was paint and pajamas. Now, as far as what my life looks like as an artist, it varies. People ask me, what do you do in your day? I just ask God to guide me. Now, of course, I have a structure as far as what I do throughout the week, and that never changes. For example, with choir rehearsal or meeting with the podcast.
Back at Mariah. Why'd you start Mount Moriah? On TikTok, too.
Why did I start Mount Moriah? It was some time ago when so a series that I had painting wise was Memphis Jukin, and so I was trying to find a way to relate myself to Memphis, to people who's not from Memphis or may have heard of Memphis. And so I thought about the street Mount Moriah, but Mount Moriah is also in the Bible too. So it's really a triple entendre, because the third one is based on Isaiah 40, verse 31, about if you mount up on wings, so I'm basically telling myself Mount Moriah, mount up.
Okay. Kendrick!
I don't know about all
Okay,
that. He a little different, but currently currently, I have a few commissions that I am working on, and I'm thankful to have that. I usually don't go online, at least recently or in the past few months or so, been like, hey, I'm doing commissions, this is that and the third. So it's been really nice to just have people come up to me and be like, hey, can you paint this? Can you do this for me? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I haven't been doing like a whole lot of promoting as far as like, I'm open to commissions, this, that, and the third. But if you're trying to find ways to leverage the gift that God has given you, put yourself out there. And this is pretty much me showing you the different ways that you can do that, or in the ways in which that He is calling me to do that or exercise that gift. So something that I haven't been able to explore yet, but I'm looking forward to in the future, hopefully in the near future, is working on cover art. I would really love to make some cover art, so that's one of my goals. I love music. It would be nice to combine those two. And I do have some skill in regard to digital art, even though I'm pretty much self-taught. I did take digital art in school, but it had nothing to do with Canva. It was Adobe products. Pretty much make a background for you all. Hopefully this will inspire some people to want to join the media team. I got a space. Hallelujah. Maybe the sneezes was telling me that I'm allergic to people who want to sit on their tail all day and don't want to help nobody. You got the gift to be on these computers. So let's check this one. Edit, click on play on repeat, and then skim here, and it loops. Okay, great. So as you can see, I have some right here, but what I like to do is, so you see this one right here, pretty cool. I think I want it to be like, that's gonna be pop or something. Okay, now let's say I want to do something with a background. Now you can also edit the video too. Sometimes, lately I've been doing this, like you can go back and change it to like different colors. So let's say I wanted it to be purple instead of that blue. Then I can just mess around with some filters in here and see if I can manipulate that color, just in case I go to elements and I search up something, like red or in this case purple, and they may not have a video that would fit what I'm looking for. So let's say for the steels. So for example, with these African print ones, these were actually really fun to make. And I can make an example right quick. Say if I wanted to take this one. And to fill this background, I could go to the three dots and go to replace background, and it'll fill it up for me. And crop out the Tabernacle logo. But as you can see, it's very, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of patterns. So I'm going to take this one, copy and paste with Command C, and then I'm going to take that screen that I copied and paste it here. Alright, and I'm going to change this color to, what does green look like? That could work, or even so let's do orange for this one. In a position, I'll move it backward like that so the logo can pop out. And so now you can see the logo. I mean, not the logo, you see like the background, but now you can also decipher between the background and the logo because of this transparent gradient that you have now. So there's some pretty cool things that you can do in Canva.
Bonjour, mon ami. This is my Brooks Museum recap. David, this is the artist. This is the new exhibition that opened up at the Brooks Museum, so check it out. Woo! This is one of the galleries. I think this is a permanent collection that they have at the Brooks Museum. It's pretty cool. Yes, it's as dark as it is on camera, but it's cool. I like it. It has like a Baroque style, Pretty darn cool. On to the next thing. They had a scavenger hunt for the MCA show. A little fun fact, I actually wanted to go to the Memphis College of Art, but they're changing it to the Metal Museum. I actually used to work at the Metal Museum. But yeah, with the scavenger hunt, the prize was some stickers. In my big age. But I like the stickers. I'm going to figure out how to use them. Now we're getting into David's show. Ooh, me and my college friend here, we were able to actually run into him, David, and shake his hand. He's pretty cool, nice guy. Hold on. Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me quite like you. Why she look like me? I did something very random. I drove about an hour and some change from here, Memphis to Jackson, to visit a college classmate who was willing to offer some free art supplies. I guess I'm gonna do a little art haul for you guys. I got this paint cloth or it's called a drop cloth, you know, so I can put it on the floor when I paint and whatnot. I got me some rags for her for my paint, you know what I'm saying? Another one for paint. Ooh, how to makeup gurus be. Let me make sure I put it in focus. I mean, it's huge. It's focused enough. This is like a paint palette. I have this sketch book that she gave me. Woo! I can go in and draw what I want, paint what I want, do what I want, do what I want, do what I want. Yeah. This steel ruler, you know what I'm saying? It's a very nice ruler. I got some glass. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You know, I asked her, hey, can I paint on it? And she was like, I don't see why not. So don't tell me that. I have a very curious mind. I'm gonna do it. I grabbed me a small little canvas. Woo! I think this is an 8x10, or is it 11x14? That's a shame. I should know this, but whatever. It's a canvas. I got some tracing paper. She had like these Japanese boxes that her parents would give to her or whatever, and they'll put like these cool intricate things in here. I just grabbed it because I thought it was cute. Some wood panels that I'm going to gesso. I know it looks a little rough, but it's really for like carrying stuff. That's what she's telling me. But I'm gonna gesso this and put some paint on it. I might use this to practice oil paint because I haven't used oil paint in I don't know how long. A shame. I got some paint. Woo, 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 woo. You can never go wrong without no paint. You can never go wrong without no paint. You can never go. Okay. So that's my little art haul. Shout out to that college classmate. As I create, let it bring you joy. As I create,